Hi lollies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you'll be the first person to be notified. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of ours. You guys are the real MVP. So guys, I came across this video right for you, and I thought to share with you guys where Hispanic people are apparently out to compare how their entire blackness in them actually made them to vote against their own interest. I was able to put up some stitches, and I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So guys, why not just share this video and let's dive into it.
A lot of people seem confused and surprised about how 60% of Latino voters voted for Donald Trump after he's made countless racist and xenophobic remarks against not only Latinos, but also immigrants from other countries. But Afro-Latinos, we're not surprised at all. Racism is alive and well in the Latino culture with things like mejorar la raza, which means to better the race, which is like street eugenics. Calling your family members based on their skin tone, like negro, negrita, as a loving term, but it's obviously derogatory because the anti-blackness is so prevalent. And the craziest part, if we were able to break down the Afro-Latino votes from the white and mixed Latinos, we'd probably see that Afro-Latinos inflated the Harris support from Latinos.
I did it. I sure did. I voted for Trump. And I'm Latina, half Mexican, half Guatemalan. And no, that does not mean that I hate Mexicans, Guatemalans, Latinos, Hispanics. That does not mean I hate immigrants, illegal immigrants. What that means is that I'm for a president that is pro-America, that is for making this place better, because it's shit that obviously was not working for us. Letting people come in and having taxpayers support them obviously did not make America better. It didn't. Now, does that mean that Trump's gonna make every decision he makes is gonna be great and he's just perfect and he's the best? No. But you know what? If whatever was going on didn't help, well, then we have to try something different. Okay? I'm just confused how, because I voted for Trump, I am no longer a real Latina. I am no longer allowed to eat a taco. I am no longer to listen to certain music or visit Mexico or any of that. You make no sense. It's giving irrational. It's giving a lack of control of your emotions and going unhinged and making all these videos. I don't want to see you at a taco stand. First of all, I don't need to go to a taco stand because I know how to cook. Okay? And I make good tacos. And I'm going to keep eating them. A lot of them. Because they're so good. And just because I voted for Trump doesn't make me less of a Latina. Let's get that right, okay? What it means is what I said. I'm hoping for a better future. Because whatever the hell was going on was definitely not it. It was not helping. Economy, it seems just basura. So, I just don't understand how, if as citizens, we break the law, we have to pay the consequences. We have to pay for every law we break and every crime that we commit. But illegal, not immigrants, illegal immigrants come, commit crimes, get to stay, and most continue to commit crimes. And then on top of it, our taxes, us taxpayers, our taxes help support, feed them. Like, what kind of... That is crazy to me. I have to help support people who came here breaking the rules, disrespecting, disregarding everything that America's standing for, and disregarded the rules. Like, I have to pay for consequences. If I get a ticket, if I commit a crime, I gotta pay for the consequences. How the hell they get a pass? A free pass? It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. You don't get to force yourself into someone's home, hurt their people, and then demand, not only expect and want, but demand that they feed you. Like, it just doesn't work that way. Like, it doesn't make sense. We have become so blinded, and our vision is just so blur, and we just allowed ourselves to believe stuff just because we really lack understanding and knowledge. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, because I vote as a Republican, now I'm not a Latina. Newsflash. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, it's never going to change the fact that I'm Hispanic. It is obvious. Soy Latina, okay? And I'm going to keep eating tacos. Esquites. I'm going to visit Mexico the right way, the legal way. I'm going to follow the rules. I'm not going to go to Mexico and commit crime, right? I'm not going to go to Mexico and force my way in and just disrespect their country. I'm going to go respectfully, okay? I'm going to be a value if I go, right? My money as a tourist is going to make them money, and, you know, I get to enjoy myself, and, you know, I do things the way they expect me to do it. So we expect the same thing in the same respect. You're going to come over here, you got to come the right way. It's tangible, it's possible. Just saying. Gotta go. I got a few tacos to eat.
So we have a discourse going on between, I think, majority like Mexicans and the Black community. And I just have to say to my Mexican people who are asking why the Black people are not like protesting with us or whatever. Why? Why would they? 92% of their women voted for Kamala. 80% of their community of men voted for Kamala. 60% of Latinos voted for Kamala. And I believe the majority were women and the majority were Mexican. But that number is crazy, considering that Hispanics and Latinos are becoming the fastest growing minority. Like, we are going to be the majority soon. And it's crazy for me to think that number was so fucking low. And now you're asking where the Black community is when they're the ones who tried to avoid this. Hello? They tried to avoid this. We all tried to tell you guys, even within my own community. I'm talking to you guys because I did the work. And I know other Latinas who did the work. We were on calls every fucking week. We were writing postcards. We were making phone calls. And you guys were probably nowhere in sight, my Latino community. And now you're begging the Black community to come help us, to come save us. No! I think it's time we learn to save ourselves. And let the Black community rest. Because, my God, have they not done enough fucking work. So, yeah. Where were we during the George Floyd protests? Or the Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland? When their community was getting killed, where the fuck were we? Because I do not remember seeing any Latin people out there. Now, maybe there was one or two of y'all. I don't remember seeing any Mexicans out there. So why should they put their time, their energy, all of this into helping a group of people who didn't give a shit about them when they needed our help? Think about that. Also, where the hell are all you Latinos for Trump at? Because I see a lot of you guys crying on here that you regret your decision. He lied to us. He used us. Where the fuck are you? Are you out there protesting? Because you motherfuckers are really the ones who need to be out there. You guys. And all your fucking regrets for voting for him with your dumbasses. So before you guys start wondering where the Black people are, wonder where the fucking Latinos for Trump are. Where the fuck are they? That should be the question we're asking.
I lived in Miami for almost a year, and while I was there, in the apartment building that I was living in Pembroke Pines, there were some Mexican guys doing some repairs on the roof. They saw me pass by walking my dog, and they say, "Beautiful, morena," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." And they say, "Where are you from?" And I say, "Cuba." They say, "Cuba? We didn't know people in Cuba look like you." And I said, "Like me, like what? Black?" And he just stopped on his tracks and changed the subject. The majority of Latino people are very racist. I didn't know that I was living in a very racist country until I met my Jamaican husband, and he made me realize how racist people in Cuba were. And once your eyes are open to this, you cannot unsee it. There was a time in Jamaica when you could watch Spanish television. We had two TV stations, Univision and Telemundo. These TV stations, each of them had one black anchor. One had one female for the news, and the other one had a male. Two black people. Both TV stations show a wide array of telenovelas, which is basically Spanish soap operas. And these telenovelas were made and produced in Latin America. Brazil, Colombia, Mexico are one of the biggest places where soap operas are made. Now you tell me now how a Colombian telenovela of 350 episodes don't have one black person in it. If you see a black actor on a telenovela, is actually playing a slave or a character that they are trying to bring back to life, like Celia Cruz. So these have just added to that white supremacy and had made people from other places believe that black people doesn't exist in Latin America any at all. So if as a Jamaican, you travel to Miami and you suffer what he did, don't be surprised. I'm sorry this happens to you, but it's a sad truth. Hopefully this will change soon in the future. Thanks for watching. Mucha love.
We have been telling you guys for years that the Latino community is not a monolith, so absolutely no shock here that 50 to 60% of Latinos voted red. And it's almost as if, like, candidates always seem to forget this very crucial piece of information when campaigning to the Latino community. We are not all the same. We do not all have the same interests. Latinos are historically known for being very conservative, very xenophobic to their own people, and misogynistic as well. Latinos saving America is never going to happen.
60% of Latinos voted for Trump in this election. And to think that my vote was going towards protecting my people. The fact that I was absolutely horrified at the thought of Trump becoming president because of the effects that it will have on our people. I voted for those Latinos that don't have a voice in this country. For the Latinos that are the backbone of this country and don't receive shit. I voted for the Latinos that have been nothing but good people in this country, paying taxes and have no criminal records, only to find out that it's our own people turning against us. I am truly disgusted.
Like, seriously, lovelies, I actually knew that some of these, Latino people actually have this anti-blackness in them. Like, they actually want to be actualized as, white. They want to be white so much, according to people that staged videos about them. But the most shocking thing, the most surprising thing about all of these Hispanic people, Latino people voting for Trump, and their percentage being so high compared to other races, was just the fact that these guys, even if they knew the inside of them, they're okay, they're not black and all of that, the thing that actually shocked me the most is the fact that they knew Orange Man was actually coming for them. Like, they knew that this man was coming for them. They shouldn't even pretend that this man wasn't coming for them, because it was all written, like it was all over his campaign. He is saying it. He is comfortably spewing it. Like, I am going to deport, like my own deportation, the plans I have for deportation is going to be historical. Like, they knew about this. He's been saying it. He has always been saying it, even before the campaign began. But these people, they still think that he's joking around, or they still think that maybe because of their proximity to whiteness, or maybe they actually think that they are so, he doesn't mean what he promised, or maybe he was joking, or maybe he was just being dramatic, the way at which he's all dramatic. Everybody know the kind of person he is. This is what even surprised me the most. I'm not surprised at the fact that maybe they have this anti-blackness in them, they just want to, but the fact that they knew deep inside of them that this man is constantly saying that, but they still went ahead anyways. They still went ahead to vote for him. They still went ahead to actually, see what he's going to do. Or maybe they never knew he was going to go this far. Maybe they thought that he was just going to come for the normal undocumented, like the people that really have some, criminal records and all of that. They never knew that IC, it to get to a point where IC will just keep on embarrassing you. You just have to be going, like you just have to go through the process of taking off your documentation, and like when you're going out, you have to go with maybe if you're an American citizen, you have to go with anything that will prove that you're a citizen, your passport or whatsoever. They never knew it was going to be that serious. They just voted because they actually thought that maybe he was just going to come for the little undocumented. Like, oh my goodness. He actually said this. He said he was going to perform a miracle, a cleansing. He was going to wipe. He was going to cleanse the land. He was going to do the undoable. And you guys actually thought that maybe because of your, he was going to actually focus more of the attention on people that looks like me. So many people actually focus their attention thinking that people that might be affected with all of these elections and his government is probably going to be people that looks like me, without them even looking inside of them. He might, or he will, it will affect people that looks like me, but it will also affect you. This is what people do not even understand. So people are just voting, leaving their own problems and focusing on how they should hurt people that looks like me. And now, even though it's going to really affect, it is also going to affect. That's why these people are just crying now, because sometimes I keep on asking, why are they even crying? Why are they all over the social platform crying, oh my god, do this, do that, oh my goodness. As if you guys do not know. As if you guys do not actually expect this. No, they didn't. They expected this, but they never expect it to affect them, like directly. They thought that the way at which, Mexican, Hispanic people are crying out, this is how black people were supposed to be crying out. They never expected this. And now it's as if, and now they are so pained, they're so, they're crashing out because black people that was expected to be crying out and lamenting how unjust they are to them are the ones relaxing. This is why they are so upset. That's why they keep doing whatever they want to do in order to get people that looks like me to come out and speak for them. There is a video I posted here yesterday about a black woman trying to tell, black people never to give in. Because there have been some countless videos of black women, black people coming out like, oh my god, you wouldn't blame them if they sympathize. There's even a black teacher that was crying because she saw a Hispanic child being, embarrassed by IC. This is the kind of people we are. This is what a mother is. But this sister came out, she was like, we shouldn't, like, we know it's very hard to see, but these people are just playing with black people. They're doing everything to just make black people to be at the forefront. So nobody should actually, nobody should allow these people to use them. They're looking for a scapegoat. They're looking for people to bring their legs outside while they go inside. And anything that happens, they will say that, oh, it's black people. Oh, you know how these people behave. You know how they're the one that caused all of the riots. But they wouldn't know, they wouldn't tell or even share how they've been crying out and asking these people for help. And now they want to help. They use the opportunity to cause chaos and now blame it back on black people. So when I finished, because I was already beginning to like, oh my God, emotional breakdown, oh my goodness. But this lady just also made me to realize something. It's a trap. Anyway, lovely, so now just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if I yet to do that. And please do not do not judge me with my voice. I'm a little bit under the weather today, and I'll come around. And I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next
This
one.
one, just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that, and I will see you, lovelies,